Hey everybody, in this video I wanted to share with you some of the owl items that I have collected throughout the years. Thought this would be just kind of a fun video. I love owls. They're like my favorite animal, and so yeah, I just wanted to show you some of the things that I have, and so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you some of the figures that I have in my room that it's kind of a little bit too hard to pick up or show you. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and show you those. So this is one of the owl statues that I have. This owl statue here is made for a garden, if you can't tell. But I like to keep it up here on kind of a mini altar here that I have set up. I've changed some things around if you've watched any of my other videos, and if you keep watching my videos, you will know and notice that I change things up a lot. I just get bored with things quickly, so I'm always moving stuff around. But anyway, this right here is my owl statue that I got from Target about 2 or 3 years ago. It's pretty large. See, here's my hand. So yeah, I mean, it's probably a good 12 inches, I guess, or probably more than that. But you know, it's real thick and it's heavy. I mean, it's kind of heavy to really move. If you can tell, it's hard and it's rock-like. So that is my horned owl, and I love him. Okay, and then here's another owl that I have hanging on the wall up here. He's kind of tall high up, so I didn't want to pull him down, but I wanted to show you. He's just a little brown great horned owl, and I believe I got this from a friend of mine in Australia. She sent it to me, so I really love it. And sorry for the shakiness. Now I'll show you a few other owl things that I have. This is one of the little owl figures that I have. He sits on this little Pentacle Box, and inside you can put little magical messages and notes inside, and wishes, or just whatever you want to add in there, you can put in there. He sits upon these little books, like a book of shadows, and this is a great horned owl. We have a lot of those where I'm at. That's usually when I hear an owl, this is usually the style of owl that I'll hear, the great horned. And sometimes I'll hear the barred owl. I think that's how it's called. It's like B-A-A or B-A-R-R-E-D or something. The barred owl is also around this area too. And barn owls. But this is the great horned owl, and I just love this little thing. It's kind of heavy, and usually I have this on one of my other little small mini altars. So yeah, that's that one. Next up is this. It broke. It was actually a pin, but now I use it as a plant decoration. So I'll just stick this in one of my plants, and it decorates the plant with a little bit of an owl. And he's holding, I think it says a book of spells. And great horned owl. That's my favorite owl, is a great horned owl. So I love it. It's so cute. But anyway, it broke, so it was a pen, and I still have the pen and use it, but actually the ink's already run out, so neither one of those are very much of use anymore. Alright. Next up is this little tree statue. I really love this little tree. He's really cool. I love trees, I love owls, but the owl is on the back. And this one is also a great horned owl. So he just sits up top this little branch and just kind of watches over the place. So when he's back there, you know, he's kind of in hiding, but he protects the place really well. So yeah, but what this is an incense burner. This is like a cone, or, well, I guess you could use it for a cone, but it's really made for stick. See how it's got a little hole in there? It's got some writing on the back. I think it says 1998 on there. I guess that's when it was made, but anyway, it's a little stick incense holder, and so you, oh, grab that. Okay. It's just a little stick incense thing. So basically, you just set it on the table and put this over it, and, you know, have your incense in there, and the smoke will rise up from the mouth right here and in the back here. So kind of smoke comes out of the tree, so it looks really cool. I have another one like this too, but it doesn't have an owl on it. So for now, I was just going to show you some of my owl decorations. So there he is back there. Oops, backwards. Alright. Alright, the next thing that's up is this really pretty little white owl tea light candle holder thing. So you unscrew it, and you can place a candle or an incense or, you know, whatever you want to put right there. Usually I'll use a tea light candle. I like to make tea light candles too because they're so easy to use for mini spells or, you know, just meditation sessions. You know, tea light candles are kind of my favorite. So anyway, you can put that right there and then set this on top like that and screw it in, and there we go. And he just sits there looking so cute. And again, this is a great horned owl. You can always tell the great horned owls because they have these what looks like ears that are pointing up, but what they really are feathers. They're not ears at all. Wow, you can see the dust flying off of that. I wonder if you can see it. If not, I really need to clean it because I can't believe it. This has just been kind of sitting there. I haven't used it in a while. And usually when you burn things with incense and stuff, they collect a lot more dirt than they would just sitting there. But that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like on the back. So when you light a candle inside, there's hose here in his belly and in the eyes and in the ear, so it kind of lights up. So if you're in the dark and you have a candle in this, it looks really cool because he's all lit up and it's just so pretty. And it's white. So if I ever wanted to paint it or decorate it, I will. But for now, I'm just going to leave him like this because I just like the way it looks like this. And usually I keep him in my bathroom. He's like my bathroom protector. Alright, and then next up is this cute little... It's a cute little stuffed animal thing. I love this little owl here. He has got yellow eyes, and I wouldn't say this is a great horn. I would say this is probably the barred owl because it has no ears, and it's just smooth, and it's kind of the grayish black, and that's kind of like what those look like. They're more grayer than brown. Like the great horn is usually brown, but here he is. It's just a little small little stuffed animal. He's got like beans on his butt. And so I usually have him sitting at my computer desk with my desktop. So there he is. Cute little owl. Alright. Oh, and I'll show you this now because it's right here. This is my cell phone case. It's black. See, I have an iPhone. And owl case on the back. He's got the little pointed ears for the great horn. And the other day, I ordered a purple one and a brown one. So I can't wait to get those here. And, you know, you can find this on eBay for like $2. From China, though, so you got to wait about 2 or 3 weeks. But, hey, it's worth it. I mean, $2 for a cell phone case? Why not, you know? So that's one of the owl cases that I have. And I've got the other two coming in the mail. They look just like that, except where it's black, it's purple. Kind of like this purple on my nails. It's like a lavender kind of color. I probably need to redo these. I painted these like Thursday last week. But anyway, it's like that kind of color, like a lavender purple. And the brown is more like just a darker brown. So, moving on along. This is a carved rock owl shape. I'm not really sure what material this is, or if you watch this and you know what this is, can you let me know, please? It's like this. It sounds like, it's kind of like a crystal. It's some type of a carved crystal into this owl shape. And I bought this at a local crystal store, sort of nearby, about an hour away. And they sell a lot of crystals and metaphysical items and things like that. And so that's where I got this. So he's really cool and cute. I like to keep him up in, if you can see that little brown thing right there. It's like one of those old 70s brown decorations that you see in like a lot of your grandparents' houses. That was my grandmother's. And if you watch some other videos, you know that she recently passed. Well, it's been about 8 months, almost 9 months now. But a lot of things that was hers I kept because, you know, me and her had a close bond, and I didn't want to see that stuff go to waste, and I've always loved this thing. I remember that being in her house when I was a little girl, and I was always fascinated by it. And there's some little Care Bears. I'm sorry, there's a few Cabbage Patch toys in there that was mine when I was a little girl. So yeah, that's just one of those little decoration things that you have that you put little things in. So I like to put my little owl, rock owl, on it. So if you know what kind of rock that is, I know it's probably hard to tell from the video, but it's like a grayish with like white in it. So any of you crystal experts, because I most certainly am not one, but any crystal experts, let me know what you think, if you know what it is. Okay, and then this is glass, and this is two little lovebird owls sitting up on this little tree here with some roses. This was also my grandmother's. She's had it since about the 70s. I think her brother gave it to her back in the 70s. So this is kind of a rare old piece. I try to be very careful with it because I am very clumsy and can easily drop something. Even if I'm holding on tight, it'll just drop right out of my hand. So I've got to be really careful with stuff like this. Clumsy people, you know, it's like I'll run right into a door and be like, oh no, I'll hit myself, hit my head, and you know, it's like, why didn't I see the door right there, you know? Clumsy is all that is. But yeah, this is really cute, and I love this, and I usually have this sitting up under some precious items from my grandmother. So glass, cute little lovebirds. I would say these are the Barrett owls as well, or they could be. They're either the Barrett owls or the little mini owls. Can't remember the name of those little owls, but that's that. So yeah. All right. Also, I've got a little stuffed animal wizard owl. He's really cool. He's got a magical hat on. It's got like little stars and a moon on it. Yeah, and he's wearing these little glasses because he's, of course, smart. And he's purple, if you can't tell. It kind of looks blue in that camera, but it's purple. It's very, very purple. So he's just really cute. I like him. I've had him for, I guess, maybe 2 years now. Looks kind of like a fair toy, one that you would win, but I bought it on eBay for like $3 or $4 or something, I think. But I love owls, so I usually, anytime I see an owl item or something like that, I usually always try to pick it up or buy it because I'm fascinated with owls and I love them. Alright, and then here we go, right here for the larger owl item. Back up a little. Okay, so this one right here is the snow owl. And this owl is actually the Discovery Channel owl that came out, I think, in 2000. And this is a snow owl. You might be familiar with this style of owl from the Harry Potter movies. You know, Harry had a white snow owl as his, I think, familiar or something. I don't know. I've only seen the Harry Potters like maybe 1 or 2 times each film. So I'm not like super like fan or like super crazy about those shows. But I do like them. And I have watched them. So I don't really remember what the name of it is or nothing on the show. But I got this from the Discovery Channel. I can't remember what it was for, but I've had this for a long time. And it's just a white snow owl. And as you can tell, he's pretty big, but I love it. It's cute. I love owls, if you can't tell. I've got lots of different styles and different things on owls. And then I've got, this is a plant, like a plant decoration plot thingy, I don't know. You put it in your plant, like here's the stake, so you can put it in your plant and just kind of give your plant pot like a little decoration. And so that's what this is. And he's sitting atop a little thing. My mom gave me this. She gave it to me, I guess, about a year ago now. So I just keep this in one of the plants that I got from my grandmother's house. And I also have this owl ring. This is a ring that I never take off. It's got, I think those are carnelians. I'm not real sure about all the names of crystals and stuff, but it's the orange stone, and I believe they're carnelian. Well, I guess I'll take it off so you guys can see it very well. Okay. Okay, I got this from the Pyramid Collection a while back. But as you can see, it's an owl. It's another great horn. God, it won't zoom in right, will it? There it goes. Alright, well, alright, now you can see a little better. It's got the pentacle there, and then like this little design here. And I love this ring. I've worn it forever. And one of the eyes, you won't believe this, one of the eyes fell off. And I couldn't find it for like a week. I looked everywhere. I was so upset because one of the eyes was missing. And I was sweeping in the kitchen one day, and there it was, just on the floor. It's like, what's the chances of a week after this has been gone to find it just on the ground? I mean, because it's so tiny. It's like a needle in a haystack, you know? I glued it back on with super glue, so it should be there to stay. But to lose it and then to find it again a week later, it's unbelievable. I was so excited. I was like, oh, it must be meant for me to have this then. You know how things like that work out when, you know, you just can't believe it, and then you're just like, man, that must have been so meant for me. Or, oh, that was so meant to happen. You know, things like that. So, oh man, just thinking about it gets me all excited again, because that was a pretty much of a crazy situation. Alright, and I have a book on owls. This is kind of an expensive book. When I bought it, it was about $50 or $60, and now I've seen it on Amazon for like $100 and something. So anyway, what it is, it's Owls of the World, and I won't begin to butcher the person's name, but those are the names of it that have wrote this. And see, it's got some pictures in the back. And basically, this book talks about all the different owls in the world. It gives you information on what they all look like, how to identify them by different sounds, and it just has so much wonderful information. It's kind of a, you know, like a school book, too, for information. You know, you can do research out of this book and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's got so much information in it. And if you're a fan of owls and you want a book that has everything about owls in it, this is the book you want to get, because it has so much information. So yeah, go look it up if you want and get some information on it. I haven't read it all the way through because it's not really the type of book that you would read from beginning to end, but it's a good reference book, and it has so much information about the owls in the U.S. and owls all over the world, in all countries. So it's got some beautiful pictures in it. Mostly the pictures are all just black and white, but like some of them, you know, like a color. See, they got some colored photos in here. Yeah, so see, I mean, it just shows you like all kinds of the owls. I mean, if you're an owl fan like I am, I love owls. I just love looking at them because they just, creature of the night, you know, the guardian of the night. So, I mean, they got some pretty ones. Look at this one. Look. That owl looks interesting. Alright, enough on that owl book. Alright, so I've got just a couple more things I'd like to show you. This I have in my garden. Well, I have an inside garden and I have an outdoor garden. So I keep this one in my indoor garden plant. So here's what he looks like. Got his little country hat on, and it says, "A wise old owl's garden." A wise old owl's garden. And so, yeah, he's just a cool little old owl that I like to sit in there, and he's cute. It's kind of like a plastic, I think. So, he's cool. And this I have in my bathroom. It's an owl. It's just my little soap dispenser. And it's really cool. I like it a lot. So, I have my bathroom. I just pretty much have an owl in every room. Pretty much just have an owl in every room, it seems like. But I love them, so, and they're good protective animals, so they're good to have around, if you love them, like me. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last owl item. God, I'll say that 3 times. This is going to be the last owl item that I show you for the day. It looks like this. It pretty much matches. It goes with the soap dispenser. So you can put a bar of soap in here. I usually just kind of put like little knickknacks in it, like some earrings or just some little things. So I usually just keep this in my bathroom. And yeah, it's like a little bowl. But I love it. It's so cute. For literally the last two items I will show you is this. This is for a purse or a bag. I don't ever use it for that. I'm trying to think of something I can use this for other than for what it's for. Because you pretty much, you set this on a table and it'll hold up, and you can put your purse on it like this and it'll just kind of hang. But I've never really used it for that, and I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of something else I can use it for, and I've tried to get this part off of this, and it will not come off. Because I was thinking, well, this could be a cute little necklace, you know, like kind of hang low, but it won't. It will come off. So, well, and then literally the finale, the last piece, is these little owl earrings that I have. Let's see. I think you can kind of see it a little bit. It's got black eyes and this is a little pink heart that hangs from the branch. So, yeah. It's an owl earring. I only have my ears pierced once. I know a lot of people have them going all the way up, and, you know, like 2 hose. My mom has 2 or 3, and then like 1 up here. But, I've never really wanted more than 1 ear piercing. I don't know. I did at one point when I was about 19 or 20. I had my eyebrow pierced, and you can almost still see the hole. You ain't gonna be able to see it through here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have my eyebrow pierced, and I still have my eyebrow earring. But that's all I've ever had as far as piercings. I never did my lips or my nose. I had some friends that had their nose pierced and stuff, but I always just never did that. I just had my eyebrow pierced. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for showing you all my owl figures and items that I have at home of owls. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I love comments, so you can leave comments below as well. I appreciate everybody for watching, and if you have any items or any animals that you're crazy about and would like to make a video showing all of your collection, then I would love to see it. So you can post a video response, or you can just post a comment below. Either way is fine. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my owl collection, and I'll see y'all next time. Blessed be.